Tunde Olaleye runs a small laundry in this corner of Lagos, employing 4 persons. Crucial to his line of business is electricity. Without it, he would not be able to run his washing machines or iron clothes. With public power supply hardly available, he relies on generators to keep his business running. In fact, he has 2 of them, a petrol-driven generator and a bigger one that uses diesel.
We run the shift of changing over from the diesel generator to the petrol generator. So because the diesel generator is not that economical for us unless we have heavy-duty jobs available to power all the equipment we have. So we had no other choice than to go and buy a smaller generator that will be able to power the irons and the washing machines at the same time. Mainly have to spend more on diesel and to spend more on petrol because you have to alternate between the two. And those are running to thousands of naira per month.
It's the same story for millions of small businesses in this commercial city. Most rely on even smaller generators like this ones, which are very popular with small businesses here. Fueling the generators is another issue altogether. With Nigeria battling a biting petrol scarcity, getting a gallon of petrol to buy is no mean feat. Even big businesses too are not left out. This has become almost a weekly scene at the offices of public electricity service providers here in Lagos. Residents protesting high tariffs by service providers even when power supply is hardly available.
We've never had any time that we had any regular supply of power supply, anytime. I tell you what, in the last 6 months, perhaps in 1 week, we have power supply for 1 hour or 2 hours. They will give so many reasons as to their failure. And yet, they bring this unashamedly ridiculous bills for us to pay for light that we did not enjoy. I think enough is enough.
Even right here in our office, things are no better. If we got public power supply for up to 3 hours in a day, then we're lucky. Our saving grace has actually been these inverters powered by the batteries below them. Now, most of the times we charge these batteries with our generator, the exception, of course, being those rare 3 hours when we have public power supply. So everyone is affected. Nigeria has invested billions of dollars in its notorious power sector with very little to show for it. In 2013, the government privatized the country's electricity monopoly, Power Holding Company of Nigeria. People had expected dramatic changes with the private sector taking over. But 2 years on, Nigeria's electricity challenge is still not showing any sign of improvement. Current power generation is put at a meager 2,300 megawatts. For a population of 170 million people, it clearly shows the country still has a very long and rough road to travel to overcome its perennial electricity challenge. And for millions of small businesses like Tunde's, it's difficult to tell when their generators will cease to be their main source of power. Deji Badmo, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.